another one I've got of YouTube. So just a quick update. As you can see, we was in the dark, me and Michael, not so long ago. We was putting all the pallets, obviously, all in a line as like a workbench. And as I said, I was going to put some membrane, heavy duty membrane on top, which is what I've done. I've just rolled it out around the sides as well. And then I've just used a couple of nails just to hold it in place, and a few around the sides as well. And obviously the last little bit for this now will be that pallet which is over there, the blue one. That will sit on top of here, and you'll have some more membrane on top of that, and then couple of pieces there of wood will go down the sides just to hold the plastic in place. It'll have a couple of little nails and that in it again, and then obviously that will be like a little workbench then. So you know when you I've got a proper tray which you put your compost in to mix up. So instead of being down here doing it, which will probably hurt your back, you can do it a bit more raised up, and your pots and that will go there as well. And then obviously this piece here, so you'll be potting up on that bit, bring your trays or your pots round, place them on this bit, which will be a lot lower. So yeah,
it is very sturdy. I mean, we've been standing on it a lot, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we have.
It's been sturdy with both of us.
Yeah, it's very, very, very sturdy. So guys, that's just a bit now for that. So
shall we go and show them, because you've done something else in the other polytunnel as well, haven't you?
Yes, yes. So if you follow me,
it's a few minutes.
Yeah.
So it's the blue one we're using.
Yeah, the blue one.
The red one we've destroyed.
Yeah. We didn't do so well with the
trying to take the
yeah.
Take the slats off it.
So this is polytunnel number 2. So if you come through here, as you can see, the sides not long ago was flat, a bit like algae everywhere. Parts were overweeded. So I've took the weeds out and I've dug it all over up the sides, as you can see, ready for planting. And obviously under there, there's a bit of manure, which I'm going to start to place over the top, get that dug in. So obviously in the spring you should have some of those crops growing up here. I'm hoping that down this side will be pumpkins. So I'm probably going to do 3 or 4 little pumpkins, let them spread along there. So if you do get any frost towards the end of the year, this will obviously stop the frost. And then obviously down this side I'm hoping to use some battens, which I've got up there, which are these. And I'm going to make a small frame there, so I can do some French climbing beans. And then obviously the rest will be lettuces, radishes, spinach, whatnot. That's just a few spring onions in there as well. So yeah, that's a bit about the second polytunnel as well. So as soon as we get any more updates, I'll do another quick video towards the end of the day. All being well, if the weather holds out. So guys,
I think we don't want to outro this one.
No.
Because what I'll do later on is we'll do another one in the shed and we'll explain about the electrical issues we're still having.
Yes. So we can
do that a bit later on.
So we had a few little technical glitches with the electrical side inside the shed.
Technician out, haven't we?
Yeah. So obviously that will be.
We'll cover that later on.
Yeah.
So we'll end this one here.
Yeah. So we'll end this one here.
All right.
See you later. Hello. So. Just gonna give you an update on where we left off. So as you seen me before, I was in the polytunnel and I was putting the damp proof membrane, which you normally have on the floor, over the pallets. I did say as well that we was going to put an extra pallet on the back side, just to obviously raise it up a bit, and we was going to membrane that as well, just so that we can obviously tomorrow it will be now. We can obviously screw the I don't know what it's called now. It's like
compost tray.
Yeah, it's like a compost tray that you mix your your compost up. So that will get screwed properly on the top of there. And like I've said, you can just pot up your pots or your trays and then plant them up, and then you just move them down to the next part. So obviously that's all done now. Obviously it's a bit late now. It's a bit dark, so. We're just on. Me and Michael. We're just gonna leave the allotment now anyway. So I'll give. I'll take a bit about that and I'll post it, and you'll see it obviously tomorrow.
What's going on behind you? Because stuff's changed behind you.
So obviously at the back of me, there's I found a couple of boards and I bought a couple of cheap brackets from B&Q, and obviously I just screwed them together, screwed them to the back of the wall behind me, and I've obviously made 2 shelves. Then, you know, they're not massive or anything, it's just to hold, you know, a few bits and bobs, say if you've got any screws or whatnot, you know, and you want to put them in some jam jars. Look, I have, are they up there?
No, they're not.
No, oh,
I think they're down under here.
Oh yeah, so, you know, just holds, you know, a few bits and bobs which you can see behind me.
I'll throw a disclaimer in there for those glowing orbs in the corner.
Yeah,
we currently have no power.
No, so obviously, unfortunately, there was a slight technical glitch with the electrics in the shed. But obviously, at the moment, they are actually being sorted out by my dad. So thumbs up.
IT technician.
I'm hoping, touch wood, that the battery over tonight holds its charge. If not, it's going to be.
He did
a
say
little bit
it's
of
not.
money out of pocket.
It's not the inverter.
It's not the inverter.
It's not this little
it's
unit
definitely
here.
Not you know, it's not that at all.
It's the battery, we
It's
think.
just the battery. So if it charges and holds tonight, then tomorrow or whenever it will be good to go again. So we'll be back up and we'll be live with the electrics again.
So we're currently using.
So we're at the moment, yeah,
lights.
we're using little rechargeable lights.
Torch as well.
Which I bought off Amazon, yeah, and obviously a torch. So, and as you can see, they give off quite a bit of light. We've got one over there in the corner, we've got one on the ceiling, one over in that corner, and then Michael himself's holding one there as well. So, and as you can see, they are quite they're LEDs. They're quite bright. So, if anybody would like anything like that,
we can put the link in.
We'll put the link in underneath. And what else?
You've got your little plastic trays up as well.
Yeah, so obviously behind me as well, there's my little plastic trays. I do apologise for that. Yeah,
we'll just pause.
Yeah, we'll pause that.
Right, so we're back after your phone call.
Yeah, we are. Sorry about that, guys. I had a little phone call there.
One of Shane's specials, that is.
Yeah, it always sort of happens when I'm in the middle of it, but you know, it's one of them.
So yeah, we're on about just about to go onto the plastic trays.
Yeah, so obviously some plastic trays on some brackets which I've just screwed into the back of the shed. So obviously it can hold your screws or nuts and bolts, you know, anything that you know you'll need that you don't want lying around. Obviously, as you can see, I've got screws, nails, and little bits and bobs. You know, everything that you'd need. Just obviously, you know, your day-to-day allotment stuff. And some gloves there in case you need to. I normally use them if the sole's a bit wet or whatnot, or you know.
It's mainly me using them at the moment.
Yeah, you normally use them. True gardeners, we don't use them, but you know, won't go into that. So, so obviously just a few little bits. Won't go into too much about tomorrow. So we will be
videos.
Will be there'll be a few more bits uploaded. There will be a slight bit of planting done tomorrow. I'm not going to say too much on what or how, but all I can say is there will be a few little bits and bobs planted up. So you'll have to definitely stay tuned to see what is actually planted.
And I did mention in my video on my channel that I might try and get the camera back up on the shed roof again.
Yes.
Time lapse, because that one seemed to do well.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. So obviously at the moment the solar panel, which is on this side, which is for the spotlight, the weather's a bit doom and gloom. It's not really holding its charge because of where it is on the underneath the canopy on the roof. So obviously Michael tomorrow, while I'm scattering about doing bits and bobs, Michael's going to get up on the roof and obviously try and see if he can mount the solar panel for the spotlights on top of the roof.
And put the spotlight in the centre.
Yeah, because obviously where my plot is situated, the sun comes up and sets it like in a rainbow, so it will come up over there in the morning. By the time we've got a big conifer tree, I don't know if you've seen in my other programmes, but there's conifer trees there. The tallest one in the middle. It comes up over there, goes right midday. It's normally at the top of the conifer,
and then it will down where the bark chip is.
So and then it just drops over in the corner. So for some reason that's how I know when it's midday, because when the sun normally in the summertime is at the top of the conifer tree, I know that it's relatively midday. So yeah, guys, so that's just a bit about what we've done today. It's still a bit early, so I'm not going to go too overboard on the planting side. There's only a few little bits and bobs, you know, the hardy stuff that you can grow now. But the elephant garlic has not yet came through. I have double checked with other plot holders on the site who have also planted theirs, and theirs they've either not germinated yet or they're just starting to come through. You know, normally they say garlic grows well in you know, freezing temperatures, but this winter hasn't exactly been that cold. It's been a array of different temperatures, so I'll let them go and see if it comes up. If it does, if it doesn't. If it doesn't, well, that's what it is. So yeah. Right then, guys, so I'm going to leave you to it. It's getting a bit nippy now, and me and Michael are going to head off home. So don't forget to also like, share and subscribe to the YouTube channel, which is God of YouTube. Don't forget I've also got a Twitter account, and I've got a new Discord as well. So don't forget to head on over and have a look at them as well.
And your Facebook group.
And I've also got a new Facebook group as well, which seems to be quite booming, doesn't it, Michael?
It is doing well.
Yeah,
and there's new content going on there.
Yeah, it's definitely doing well. So yeah, guys. So if you got any comments, don't forget to link them down below. And definitely, I shall see you all back here same time tomorrow morning. Take care, guys. See you later.